No, he's going to die, he's going to die, he's going to die, he's going to die. Oh, fuck! Fuck! No! 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 No!
You! I did it! Fuck off you! Ha ha! I fucking did it!
It's just how I am.
I'm not mad. That's just how I am. Oh my god! I'm such a dick! Oh my god! Oh my god! My heart cannot. Oh, Jesus, fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Oh my god, I drew a penis! I drew a penis! I drew a penis! Gotta be very careful. Very, very careful.
What? Holy shit!
No. That's not what I wanted to do!
This guy is like built like
He's got coat hanger shoulders. What's going on?
That's right, motherfuckers. He got ads now. You thought you could fucking get around ads? No, I make my own ads and I put it on my own damn stream. Hi, everybody. Hope everyone's having a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where we are. Yeah, we're playing more Final Fantasy. Tomorrow, Tears of the Kingdom comes out, and I'm not streaming Tears of the Kingdom. I'm just gonna play it myself. So I'm probably gonna go into a coma once I get my hands on it. So, you know, I watch more ads there, like, oh, thank you. Oh, well, so welcome in Fairy, welcome in Conwer. I'm gonna call you Conwer. But yeah, so I announced this on Twitter on Wednesday, and this is like mainly, I'm pretty sure a lot of people that Connier, okay, thank you. I'm pretty sure everyone who like shows up live are like pretty aware of this, but this is mainly for like people who watch the VODs, because there are a lot of people who just catch the VODs afterwards. But there's an announcement that I have organized a charity relay. It is at the end of the month, from the May 26th and 27th. It's going to be a big relay of a bunch of different VTubers that graciously have donated their time to like helping do this thing. So please, if you are available on May 26th and 27th and you want to watch someone, because it's gonna be over 24 hours of just like us rating to each other, playing nostalgic games. It's gonna be really cool. A bunch of us have a bunch of like donation incentives are like relay wide. So like if you hit a milestone for me in someone else's stream, then you're still going to get it. So it's gonna be really cool. So please show up. I know that a lot of people who watch the VODs can't make my streams normally. So this is like a perfect opportunity to like, hey, there's a lot of people that I really enjoy their content. We're all doing a charity stream together. So please, it's gonna be 24 hours, so you could probably make it. But yeah, we're playing some Final Fantasy today. Let me get that let me get that advertisement off of my OBS so I don't accidentally trigger it during this. But yeah, so let's move this. But yeah, yeah, it's almost Friday, so We gotta do some Final Fantasy. I forgot to unmute this. There we go. Now you can hear me. So yeah, that's like the big thing that I'm working on. I know I mentioned in a previous stream of mine that I've been working on something for like the future, and that's actually the thing I've been mainly working towards, because I've been doing a lot of I've been like, I'm taking care of all the promotional material, so it's a lot of photo editing, a lot of video editing, like you just saw. So been a lot of work on the back end, as well as organizing everything. So I'm very excited for it to be near. But anyway, we are currently playing Final Fantasy XIV, my MSQ replay, right before Psalm Al, the first dungeon of Heavensward. So it's gonna be the first actual like required story dungeon that we've ever had to do before. So hopefully it'll be a good one, because I honestly don't have any memory of this dungeon at all. But yeah. Let's see, let's queue it up. Yeah, I can do it with NPCs, so I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, I forgot. So, they updated it so you have duty support for this one. So we have Isael, Alfino, and Estinian. Okay, cool, let's go. Cool, all right. Let's get the show on the road. And also, yes, Fairy redeemed the exercise thing. I did exercise. I did my usual treadmill thing after work. So I did my 3 miles in 60 minutes. Very proud of me. Very proud of myself. Keeping it up. Yeah, I hope everyone's excited for Tears of the Kingdom. I'm a huge Zelda fan. I've kind of dropped the ball with this one though, because I haven't pre-ordered the game at all. I haven't really looked at it aside from like the big trailers have been spread around to everyone. So I'm gonna be getting into this with a really fresh perspective. So I was meaning, I had a thought to do like a replay of Breath of the Wild in my spare time, but I just haven't gotten around to it. It's just so much to do that I don't really have the time to do it anymore. But I did, I think like earlier, it was either early this year or late last year, I did get a Switch copy of Breath of the Wild that I was playing for a little bit. Because when I first got Breath of the Wild, I got it for the Wii U, because I was very stubborn. Like, I should probably turn the volume down for the game. I'll do that after I kill this, but when I first got my Wii U, I was like, hey, I'm only getting this Wii U because Zelda's going to be on it. And when Breath of the Wild finally came out, I was like, I got this Wii U for Zelda. I am playing Zelda on this Wii U. God damn it. So I just played it on the Wii U. So, and I had all the DLC for it on, so like my big save files on that system. But I did get it for Breath of the Wild so I could like play it while I was on vacation. Which didn't get too far on it. I was just kind of meandering about. I didn't get any story progress. I think I was just getting all the towers and stuff and skipping all the story. Oh, it died. But sadly, I didn't even pre-order Tears of the Kingdom, so I prefer having physical copies of games in general, and I especially want a physical copy of Tears of the Kingdom. So I'm gonna try and find it tomorrow after work. And if all fails, I'm probably just gonna go with the the digital copy. I'd really prefer not to do that, but I'll do what I need to do in the name of playing the game in general. I think I remember this dungeon. There you go. I only vaguely remember this place. Oh wait, Isail's.
I have my pride.
I didn't realize that Isail was the tank. I like saw it, but I didn't realize it. Like, oh shit, she's tanking. Oh my gosh. We love that for her. So I guess I wonder. So I'm pretty sure that if you're a healer, then Alphino would be a summoner. So I guess what would Isail be? Probably not a dragoon. She wouldn't be a dragoon. I'm trying to figure out what classes they would be if they weren't in this particular one. Asinian's will always be a dragoon. It's really cool seeing them like this. They even got like the new dialogue stuff that happens as you go through the. I'm just seeing it in the. Okay, Shiva. I think it's really cool. She has like the Shiva moves too. Oh my god. God, this is gonna take forever too. Oh no. Duty support, if you don't know, it takes forever to get through. Just because they move at a snail's pace. Okay. Get what this boss did. Pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of these kind of dungeons where I never get them in roulettes in my main account, so I just don't know what happens in these anymore. Yeah, I don't remember that at all. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a shorter stream for me. I don't know. I'm just gonna let the NPCs take care of the ads because I don't feel like it. I think I did that a little early, but oh well.
Focus. Release.
Come on, come on.
Know your folly.
Okay, I'll take care of this guy, I guess. Alphine is like not killing anything over here. Is it always targeting me? Okay. Okay, got it. Oh shit, level up. Okay, I can take the next machinist quest. Fine, that's good. Wonder what ability I'm gonna get from that one. All of my useful, really useful skills I don't get naturally. I have to get it through a quest. It kind of sucks a lot. Okay. Pretty sure I could just force a mass pull from these guys, but I'm not gonna push it. I am working with NPCs after all. My cat is like diligently guarding the door. Last night he was like, for those of you who don't know, on Wednesdays I do weekly streams with Matcha on his channel, and my cat was just like sleeping on my desk, like completely like in dreamland the entire time, even when I was like fucking yelling at the microphone as we were doing voices. And he was really cute, like just doing that. And then so I put his bed on my desk again tonight, and I was like, okay, maybe he wants to just sleep on my desk. That's fine, that's fine. And immediately, like, he gets in his bed and he's like, I'm gonna cause as much chaos as I possibly can. And he fucking starts gnawing on one of my monitors, like almost pushes it over at one point. I was like, okay, am I not streaming tonight? Because I really can't deal with this while I'm in a dungeon. And then like literally I hit live and he like left and went to guard the door from bugs, I think. So I don't know what's up with him tonight, but last night it was really cute, but I guess it's not. I know how cats usually get into a routine, and that's partially true for him, but with things like this, like how his evening goes, it's never the same. You can't ever guess what mood he's going to be in when I get home. Right now he's in a bug hunting mood, so he's probably gonna eat some spiders while streaming. He's really good at that. Like, this weekend I just like watched him devour like 3 different bugs that he just found around the house. He's just like, I'm eating now. I'm feasting. Okay, let's get this treasure. I'm gonna get a lot of useless shit from this one. Like, I'm just gonna get every single piece of armor that I don't need, and I'm excited for it. Do I get flamethrower at the next machinist quest line? I'm not sure. Does the ice boulders do anything? I don't genuinely have like no memory of the mechanics in this goddamn place.
Focus. Release.
It could be good things to kill, but also I have no memory of this place. There's dragons. I think I ran this once when I first played this, and never again. Okay. No, I think I'm just knocking around a bunch of dragons as they go up, aren't I? Is the next boss up here? Yeah, it's up here. I'm just gonna get them all up here. I think I remember this guy. I have like PTSD over that guy. I think I have ran it recently. I just completely forgot about everything pertaining to that dude. I remember that fucking T-Rex anywhere though. I know he's annoying.
Focus. Release.
Let's get this thing. Hopefully I get like one good piece of good armor from this. I might need to start thinking about upgrading because I have the base level 50 gear, but that's not going to last me too long. Okay.
I will end your struggles.
Oh my god, really, Astidian? Really, Astidian? At the beginning of the boss? Okay. That's cool, I guess. Right. I forget what any of these fucking slimes do.
Away with you.
Hopefully I don't need to pay attention Oh wait, I get tactician for the next one. That's yeah. Yeah, next machinist questline I get machinist. So I don't actually I wouldn't even have tactician right now. Because that's 56. I don't fucking trust Alpino right now.
For the House of Leveilleur!
Shiva, aid me!
I saw someone talking about how Alpino is like the worst healer out of
Shiva, aid me!
out of all the duty like support things. Oh shit.
Your guard is down.
Here we go. We don't beef it. I'm almost dead, come on.
Away with you!
There we go. Then one more boss. Cool. No idea what any of these do. This is like before they started like naming things like where it's obvious. Where it specifically says like fending, aiming, mending, maiming. Sorry, not. Is it mending for a healer? I think it's just healing. Where the hell am I picking up mending? I keep on thinking it's Friday, even though it's not. It's kind of sad because I'm just sitting here thinking like, oh man, I can't wait to sleep in tomorrow. Sleeping is a fucking myth. I know I need to get more sleep, but so much to do. So much to do, and your office job takes up so much time. Great. Next guy. They can't go anywhere until these are dead. Come on. Also, while I was on my treadmill today, I watch anime while I'm on this treadmill, and I was in the mood for something bad because I've been watching like pretty like either great or pretty okay anime, and I'm watching this this adaptation of a mobile gacha game that I actually used to play a little bit of back in the day. And oh boy, it sure is okay. And I was actually like, since I was alone in the gym today, I was like, heh, sometimes. I'm enjoying it thoroughly, but it's very bad. Sometimes that's all you need. Like, sometimes you don't need a fruit spec. You need a, what was the name of it? Mr. Love's Queen's Choice. Sometimes you just need that in your life. And, goodness. It was certainly, it's certainly becoming the anime of all time. I knew this while playing the game, because playing the game's kind of, what's the word for it? It's very, like, it's kind of Final Fantasy, it's convoluted. It gets really convoluted. I had to think of Final Fantasy VIII, but I was like, what's the word for the thing that Final Fantasy VIII is? Yeah, convoluted. But, it's really convoluted. And it gets, when you're playing it on the mobile game, like, you don't see much, so you're just kind of like, okay, well, it's not that bad. Maybe I'm not seeing what their vision is. And now with the anime out, I'm like seeing their vision, and I'm like, oh, it's worse than I thought. I am genuinely enjoying it, though. Not for the intended reasons, though. Should make that very, very clear. Okay, I think up here is, yeah, it's up right up here. Yep, there's a two treasure. Oh, two? Shit, they're giving us a ton up here. Okay, I was trying to get the treasure chests. Ah. Okay. The Armen, Consort of Nidhogg, we beseech you, grant us safe patches at a mountain summit. I couldn't read the rest of that. As I thought, blind to reason like all the rest. If you see our mission to its conclusion, you know what must be done. Alright, let's fight it. Such rage and rancor. Is there no other way? Is there truly no other way? ECL, I know you're feeling this, but I need these two. I need these two things. Now we can go fight them. I don't know if they've retooled this one yet. Cause, trying to see if like they changed this boss or not. I don't think they did, but I could also be mistaken. Oh god. Yeah, forgot about that. Oops.
For the House of Levia!
Okay, almost to the next round. Let's go. I like how I don't even get to see any of my party members' MP bars. I want to see how Alpine is managing his MP. It's necessary. Up. Okay. Ow. Come on, come on. There we go. I don't know what that did, but it sure did something. Oh, he's invulnerable. Okay. That's fine too. Never mind, not anymore.
I will end your struggles!
Ah. I went to scratch my nose once and then fucking noob went on top of me. Thanks, Yoshifi. That was meant for me. Right. Dead. Come on, Isail, just cheer. Just cheer with us. Great. We should go, Isail, to summon awaits. They did say something, but I missed it. Can you say it again, please, guys? Astidia and Isail, can you please say it again? Why did she refuse to listen? Why didn't I? We're near the summit. Let's keep moving. All right. I can agree with that. Oh, I Oh, I get another one of my Jolly Ranchers. I didn't realize. All right, what are we getting this time? We have reclaimed the lemon Jolly Rancher. Let's go. Ner. Smile, nod. Would seem that Teoman was the last. I sense no other dragons nearby. Guess again. What is happening? Esty? Nidhogg. He roars. Also, my OBS crashed. No, it's fine. It looks like it's fine. It looks like it's fine. All right, cool. It went down to 0 for like 2 seconds. I'm like, it's Dinian fucking crashing my stream. Nidhogg. OBS. It roars. He knows. OBS knows we're here then. His fury. It bleeds through the eye of Twitch.tv. I know it's shocking, Ner. Fear not. I am yet my own master. But that damned worm's wrath burns hotter than flame. Come, the heart of the dragon's homeland yet lies before us. Thus do we add another link to the chain of vengeance. Oh, Saint Shiva, when will it end? Is this our new area? A new area this time? Yeah!
To the peak of Som Al, at the end of a perilous mountain path, whence could be seen a string of pearl-like islands floating impossibly atop a sea of clouds. To a domain where dragons and men had once lived in harmony, whose majesty no mortal eye had glimpsed for nigh on 1,000 years, they came.
Yeah! The Churning Mists. One of my favorites. In Heaven's Ward, at least. Yeah. Oh shit, we got the like the wild got the wild weather coming up as soon as we enter. Oh, we have more just standing standing there. All right, let's go up. A lot of these puffy, like almost dandelion like trees. Looks really cool. I like it here. We stand within the sacred homeland of dragons, beneath the sky that is Hresvelgar's domain. Our quest nears its end, Ner. Ah, I feel the worm's anger. His lair is not far at all. We've reached it at last, the peak of Som Al. It is said to be the highest mountain in all of Eorzea, you know. I thought it cold in Kothas, but the air here carries the chill of dozens winters. And now I can fly. I can now fly in the Dravanian Forelands as soon as I leave. Well, whenever I come back, let me attune this. If I ever have to go back to the Dravanian Forelands, I won't have to worry about anything. Let's see, let me grab this. And I think, wait, I didn't want to do that. Is there anything close? Southeast. So whenever we go that way. Great. Now that we have scaled the mountain, there remains the problem of finding Hresvelgar himself. Oh no. Great King Moogle Great King Mog raises Iron Fan. What manner of creature is that? You don't want to know, Ysael? Oh no. Okay, problem solved. It left us on its own. We don't have to acknowledge it anymore. Ner. Did my eyes deceive me, or was that a Moogle? It was my understanding that they only dwelled within the 12's wood. I certainly never expected to see one in the churning mists. If the Moogle does live here, however, he may know where Gracefulgar makes his lair. Quickly now, before he leaves the creature completely. Oh, too late for that, buddy. Let's just not chase it. We don't have to do this, guys. We don't have to chase them. Well, I guess we all have to now. Yeah, Alfino, what do you see? Do you see them? Ah, he's gone. No, we must widen our search. Oh god, another sightseeing point that I can't reach. Where is this thing? Is it like up? I think it might be up. Because there's two layers to this area. Can I jump over here? I don't think I can. It's too high. No. Unfortunate. I think this is... No ways, it's right up there. I'm ignoring everything. I'm just gonna try and grab that. Hi, Stenian. A Moogle, did you say? I'm unfamiliar with the breed, but I'll search for one nonetheless. I don't know what we're looking for, but I'll sure search for it. Thanks, buddy. Thank you so much, buddy. Yep, there we go. I'm grabbing this. I need it. There's no fucking way in. I'm walking this entire way once I'm done with the story here. Okay. I see no evidence of this Moogle of yours. Are you certain it wasn't a trick of the light? Perhaps it was simply one of these strange plants shifting in a breeze. Oh, I wish you were correct, buddy. I wish you were correct. Oh, Scully, hello. How you doing? Hope we're having a fantastic one. We're looking for Moogles. Where could he have gone? Doing lovely. How are you? I'm doing well. Just having a chill evening of Final Fantasy XIV before Tears of the Kingdom drops, because I'm gonna go into a fucking coma once I get it in my hands. Looking for Moogles? Hell yeah, yeah! I've heard of tales of these Moogles, but this is the first time I've ever laid eyes on one. They are rather adorable, aren't they? What? Why do you stare at me so? Can I not find the creature adorable? My heart is not truly made of ice. Alright, Alfino, what do you got to say? We did see a Moogle, did we not? We did! And I don't want to see more of them, but it looks like there may be a lot of people. The nearby air appears warped. You sense that concealing magics are at work. Okay. Not great. Not a great sign. Oh, wait. Nearby air appears warped. More concealing magic. There's no sign of a Moogle in the area. We're safe, guys. We don't have to deal with the Moogles anymore. No more Moogles. I'm sure I glimpsed the Moogle fleeing in this direction. Maybe could he be concealing himself with magic? We just move on. Or not. Confound it. Could we but enlist the aid of one of the local Moogles? I'm certain Hraesvelgr will not elude us for long. Though the eye enables me to sense the presence of dragons, I can only identify Nidhogg's with any certainty. We could wander the mists for days and not know whether we're closer to his brood brother. And those are the days we cannot well afford to squander. Shall we divide our forces then? Lady Ysayle, might I ask you to question any dragons whom you judge it safe to approach? I shall try, yet I fear the influence of Nidhogg's rage will render most of the Dravanians in the area deaf to reason. And what of you, Master Alphino? I have not yet given up on the Moogles. No, you should give up on them. Alphino, you don't need to do this. Nur, come with me to Gridania. I mean to petition the aid of the Moogles' kin at the Twelveswood. After that business with Mooglemog, I dare say they will be glad to help us. Assuming you have no need of me, I shall remain here. Nidhogg senses both the loss of his consort and the coming of the Eye, and his attention is firmly fixed in its direction. I mean to do what I can to hold his gaze in the hope that it might delay any action against Ishgard. Thank you, Asinian. But the Moogles! No, the Moogles! We don't need them! Come then, Nur. Let us make haste to Gridania and rendezvous at Nafika's altar. Ah, but I neglected to tell you. There's an 8th rate of ancient construction here which make the return journey rather less arduous. Pray do not forget to use it. Nod. I already did it. You watched me do it. I did it in front of you, Alphino. Okay, so we gotta head back over to Gridania because we killed the king of the Moogles down there. So we're gonna ask them for help now. After we killed their monarch. Okay, let us go. Gets here. Yeah, yeah, he's a boss. Like, look at this. Where is he? Here, no, not journal. It's duty finder. Yeah, one of the bosses in our own board is a giant Moogle. It's Great King Mooglemog, and he's kind of an annoying fight. And we killed him. I sent word to the Elder Seedseer upon arriving in Gridania, and I'm pleased to report that she has agreed to grant us an audience. If anyone can help us to contact the Twelveswood Moogles, it is she. We are expected at the Lotus Stand. I trust you're familiar with the Conjurer Station at its entrance. Yeah, I am. Let's fucking go. It, please. I too kill local monarchs and ask for help by those who were servants of the late monarch. I mean, honestly, they'd probably be happy, so. If I know people in the monarchy, people usually don't like the monarchy. They'd be very happy to help. I bid you welcome, friends. The Admiral spoke of having met with you, but 'tis no less a relief to see you safe and hale with mine own eyes. We humbly thank you for agreeing to receive us upon such short notice, my lady, and for all that you've done for us in our absence. Would that it were solely to express our gratitude that we came to you this day? Alas, the tides of battle yet dictate our comings and goings. Elder Seedseer, we would beg your wisdom in a matter that would finally bring an end to the Dragonsong War. We need the Moogles to end the war, my lady. Speak on, friend. See, we need Moogles so we can find a dragon that will stop the war. I see. So you seek a means to contact the Moogles in the churning mists. Kupo, I say Kupo. Sounds about right, yeah. Greetings, Kuplo Cop. What do we owe the pleasure for your company? I was struck by the sudden urge to bring you some fruit, Kane, and I'm jolly glad I did. Tell me more about these Moogles in the sky, Kupo. I will gladly tell you all that I know, that amounts to precious little. We encountered a Moogle high in the clouds of Dravania, and we hope that you and your kin in the Twelveswood might agree to facilitate a meeting. Pray correct me if I'm mistaken, Kuplo. But there are legends, are there not, of which speak of Mughals who dwelled beyond the clouds? Indeed there are, Cabal. Long, long ago, back when the world was still young, they say my ancestors served the gods up in the heavens. Of course, that was before their masters took to bickering with like spoiled children. Ah yes, the tale of good King Mughal Mog the 12th. He is revered for holding fast to a rope of miraculous length, that his subjects might climb down from the sky and escape to the world below. Ignoring the more fanciful aspects of this tale, it may well be that Kuplo's ancestors hailed from the churning mists. Given how long his kin have resided in Twelveswood, it is perfectly possible that the details of their history have faded into myth. Indeed, Master Alfino, such stories often contain a measure of truth. 'Tis like that the Mughals of the churning mists tell similar tales of the world below. I can well imagine why the one you encountered fled at your approach. Oh, fleeing second nature to us. We often hide when the larger races come stamping through the forest. Of course, when there's one Mughal, there's bound to be more. Which is why I've decided to take a trip to the clouds, Kupo. They surely won't be afraid to talk to me, Kupo. I was hoping you might say that, Master Kuplo. You will accompany us then. Lest you try and stop me, Kupo. I'll admit, the thought of venturing outside the Twelveswood is a bit unsettling, but I can hardly refuse the chance to meet my distant cousins. If you'll have me, I too will accompany you on this venture, and lend my voice to your cause as an ambassador of Gridania. Oh shit, everyone's just like, no! My lady! Are you quite certain? How oft has our nation turned to the signs of the seventh dawn in its hour of need? How oft have we asked the warrior of light to risk her life to save our own? Full many times, I say to you, and never have they refused us. Thus do I choose this day to offer mine aid to our allies for the good of the realm. Is this not just? Most unexpected and most welcome offer, Elder Seedseer. We would be honored by your presence. Literally had to bully her own guards to let her go. Well, not bully, like threaten. You were threatened. Pray return to the summit and inform our companions of these developments. I will serve as the Elder Seedseer's guide on the journey back to Solm All. It being a path I have already trodden, I do not anticipate any great difficulties. Besides, we have the Elder Seedseer's personal guard to escort us. Okay, let's just fucking go. Oh yeah, I have all my equipment from the last dungeon. I'm gonna check that. See if there's anything interesting that I can equip. How's this stacking up? Let me hear this. Ah, they're literally... No, wait. This is like... It is a little better, actually. I'm gonna put that in my chest. Yep. I think all the actual... This looks like the same too. Look. Huh. I'm gonna put it in and see what the game does with it. Yeah, I'll do the same with this one. Alright, let's see how this works out. Nope, it says all the stuff I have on right now is better. Alright. Stuff to sell later. I don't think any of that really... A lot of these earlier dungeon armor sets don't look the best. I don't think I have to worry about saving it for glams. God, I want to get that sightseeing point so bad, but I know I can't. Yeah, I can't jump from anywhere to get to that. Well met, warrior flight. Nidhogg is not stirred, but he watches us, unblinking. Hmm? The Elder Seedseer herself answers your call, and there's naught to do but wait. Yeah, let's wait. They are here, Nur. Greetings, my friends. I am happy to report that our journey was mercifully uneventful, devoid as the road was of Dravanians. Seems the dragons have abandoned Solm all for the churning mists. Elder Seedseer, they present you Sir Estinian, Ishgard's Azure Dragoon. It is an honor to meet you, Sir Estinian. I have heard many tales of your order's extraordinary skill and courage. It's the magic that turns dreams into reality. Courage is the magic that turns dreams into reality. Friends, I feel only right to inform you that we are not alone. The Moogles are all around us even as we speak. I should imagine that they are more than a little concerned by the horde of strangers that have descended upon their home. Mayhap now would be an opportune moment to introduce ourselves. Oh? This should serve. They're hiding, of course, but there's so many of them, Kubel. I am Khan E. Senna. My companions and I have traveled the long road from the Twelveswood to share words with you. On this, the occasion of our first meeting, we bring an offering of light and wind. Oh my god. Oh, such a gentle and pleasing glow, Kubel. Oh no, not again. I am Moglin, the chieftain of this Moogle clan. Chieftain Moglin, it is an honor to meet you. Greetings, I am Kuplo Koop, ambassador to the Twelveswood Moogles. A Moogle from the world below. Your hide is of a different hue, but that palm is unmistakable. I might need a moment here, Kupo. My companions were no less surprised to learn of your existence here among the clouds. I hope they did not startle you overmuch in their eagerness to make your acquaintance. Full well can I imagine your wariness. I am told that men have not walked here in nigh 1,000 years. Mayhap you'll forgive them in their forwardness when I unfold to you the grave matter which first brought them into your midst. My companions crave an audience with the great worm Hraesvelgar, and that they might negotiate an end to the war twixt man and dragon. An end to war, you say? I trust you, Connie Senna. The light of peace shines brightly within your soul. But I'm afraid the same cannot be said of your friends. To be plain, we did not hide ourselves because they were the first of your kind to be seen here in 1,000 years. Well, not only because of that. We hid because we smelled dragon blood. These skies are home to many, many dragons. While some crave peace, such as Hraesvelgar, many others crave the opposite, such as Nidhogg. Suffice it to say, we are worried that the presence of your blood-spattered warrior friends will attract the attention of the nastier kind and invite destruction into our happy home. You reek of dragon blood. What the fuck did you do? Now just a moment, Chieftain. Nur here may have doled out the odd thrashing or two, but it's always been for a really good reason. He's a champion of the Twelveswood Moogles, and I'll not hear a good name slandered. Now, Ambassador, let's not ruffle each other's fur. I shall, of course, take your testimony into consideration. If I may, Chieftain, there is little room for trust with strangers. Might we not take this opportunity to learn more of each other? An excellent suggestion, Cabal. In the interests of fostering friendship and keeping an eye on you, I extend to you the hospitality of Mogholm. Prove yourselves worthy of our assistance and it will be yours. I shall be watching, Cabal. Well, we have more Moogles. There's more of them. God damn it. Tell me, in the world down below, do all of your kind look so different from one another? It must be terribly disconcerting. What was it Kupo Cop called you again? Ner. Huh, your names are as odd as your appearance. Have you ever considered a nice Moogle name? Moglin is taken, by the way, Kupo. As are Moghand, Mogmug, and Mogwin. These are the names of the 3 wise Moogles who administered the momentous challenges that I have devised to measure your worth. I call them the Trials of Trustworthiness. Undertake these trials, we shall soon see whether or not you're worthy for our aid. Oh, goodness. So we have 3 quests. We have to do all of them in order to progress. Hello, yes, I am Moghand, the foremost alchemist in Mogholm, if you must know. If your tummy's gloopy or wings are droopy, I've got a potion to fix that. Or I would if I didn't keep running out of ingredients. Luckily, you're here to do my chore. Your trial, yes. Go forth, mighty adventurer, and mightily pluck 3 sprigs of cloud's breath for me. You'll find it blooming near the entrance of Ailey Tome. Not the safest of places, so don't let yourself get too distracted by the pretty flowers, Cabal. Ah yes, the challenge of plucking grass. Like that good shit. Mogwin's the name and art is my game. When it comes to painting, there are none in Mogholm who will match my talent with the brush, Cabal. I know why you have come. Chieftain Moglin has demanded I test your trustworthiness, but as I trust no one to create art that will satisfy me, I instead charge you with retrieving a masterpiece I seem to have misplaced. It was an ambitious and innovative work, guaranteed to fetch at least four Kupo nuts in the open market. You must find it, much to the masses. Surely a pebble painted in such vibrant color and unmistakable panache cannot have escaped the notice of every Moogle in Mogholm. Mogmug. What do you got? Yes, you have the pleasure of speaking with Mogmug. I know. I am the fluffiest, most enchanting creature you've ever laid eyes on. It isn't easy being this adorable. I can barely take a stroll outside without those relentless Dravadians throwing themselves at me. Why, they look as if they might just gobble me up. In any case, fleeing their overbearing adulation is growing a bit tiresome. Your trial, madame, is this. Find these ardent archosaurs and slap some manners into them, Cabal. Perhaps a firm smack on the snouts will teach them to appreciate my charm from afar. Okay, so a talky one, a gathering one, and a fighting one. Mogwin is missing his masterpiece, Cabal. Oh, you mean that paint-smeared mess of a pebble? I've not seen it recently. A fact for which my eyes are profoundly grateful. That Viera just like dashed in front of me. Maestro Mogwin has misplaced his masterpiece, Cabal. Oh, happy day! If I am the swifter in finding it, I will soon have a genuine Mogwin for the price of little perspiration. Honestly, who has 4 Koopa notes just lying about to spend on such luxuries? Well, we have competition now. And what about you, Mogto? I don't know much about the stone, but I do know Mogwin's been creeping out the back of Solm All Summit from time to time, Kupo. Maybe you left it up there. Alright, let me get out of mount so I can just run. Down there? Or not? Where is the next Aether? Okay, I'm not getting that anytime soon. That's north. Actually, maybe I might when I'm getting these things over here. Now that I'm out, I might as well head towards there anyway. Be efficient with my traveling. Now that I can't fly. I like how they give me flying the second that I get into a new area. I can't even utilize it. Ah. Pain I go through. Okay. Probably can't jump, right? I could, yeah, I can't do that. Okay, I'll have to go back downstairs then. I know there's some stuff that happens on top of here, but I don't remember if it's now or later. Probably later for like the flying quests. Okay, let's go. Good thing I have a magic reindeer that will take fall damage for me. Hey. God, allergies have been killing me lately. My nose is like all stuffed up and I hate it. Like I'm like a little stuffy in the morning, then as soon as I walk outside, I'm like miserable. Now I'm like getting a little stuffy now. I'm like, oh, fuck. I don't want to deal with this right now. Okay. Get these killed. Ow. Why are the hit sounds for these guys so loud? Oh, why is it so loud compared to the other sound effects? It's weird. Yeah, like that's loud compared to the other ones. There we go. Oh, one more. There we go. That's it. Okay. Am I here? Because that's pretty. It might be over here. Actually, it might be on this top area. But there's a chance of me getting that next Aether point. I'd like to get it. Yeah, I'm not getting that. That's west, so it's up on that. I'm not gonna be able to get on that right now. A shame. Okay, so we got 2 more to go for the Mog's Breath. Cloud's Breath, sorry. One more. There should be one probably up there. Go up here though. Should be able to. Yeah, there it is. Okay, it's still saying west, so there's nothing closer that I can pick up on. Walk over, look at the last thing on our way down. Turned my head to see what my cat was doing. Looks like he went upstairs. No longer guarding the door. Oh no. What am I gonna do if nobody gets the bugs? He left me all vulnerable up here. I don't know why he did this to me. You think you trust a cat, and then they just leave you to be devoured by bugs. Oh no. Well, what did you find out, Cabell? Yeah. Now that you mention it, I do seem to recall leaving my pedal out in the sun to dry. Oh wait, is it actually up there? Ahem. The second part of your trial commences. Go adventure and retrieve my masterpiece before some art-starved admirer swipes a stone for himself. Okay, so I did have to go up there eventually. All right, let me get up there. It's up there. I'll get this, then I'll go turn them all in at once. Hey. Walk all the way around the giant hole. This would be so cool if I had flying and I could just fly over it. That'd be just amazing. That's an idea that Yoshi P can have from me to him for free. Won't even ask for payment. Here we go. Got the painted stone. And let's just go down the hole. This is a nice speed running tactic for Final Fantasy players. It's such a long hole. Like, I was expecting it to be a little shorter than that, but okay. Okay, here's the Cloud's Breath. Okay, these are perfect. Don't need any of these. Oh, and I can also... Are these for flying? It's for flying. Okay, cool. That means I can take care of flying missions while I'm doing MSQ. Cool. Do you have it, Kupo? Okay, here you go. Yeah, I don't need any of these. One more. And this... Yeah, you have a machinist gun. I didn't need that. You have completed the trials of trustworthiness. Return to Chieftain Mogland and wait his judgment. Okay. Let me put this into my stuff, and that's probably a better gun. Yep. New gun. Ner, if that is what you insist upon calling yourself. You have completed the trials of trustworthiness administered by the taskmasters Moghan, Mogmug, and Mogwin. During these grueling tests of character, I closely observed your conduct, as well as that of your companions. And I am decided, Kupo. Gather your friends before me now so that I need not repeat myself needlessly. Okay, we need to gather literally everyone. Are these trials over then? My task has been more than household chores. If our hosts select not to grant their aid after working us like pack chocobos, I shall demand compensation and cuckoo nuts out of the principal. I hope it will not come to that. Let us hear the chieftain's verdict, shall we? Good, work him to the bone, Moogles. This is actually an ideal situation. Alphino actually has to do fucking work around here. Pulling his weight. Now, how go your trials, Warrior of Light? I myself have been sent on a number of expeditions to chastise the local dragon population. Did not their chieftain wish to avoid inflaming the Dravanians? Such contradictions aside, our hosts seemed entranced by the height of my leap. They compared me to Mog, a lance-wielding Moogle warrior of Eld who also favored such attacks. Cosmets is a compliment, I expect. I doubt those furry lumps could outleap a caracal lamp, much less a dragoon. Conclude your business here swiftly, Ner. I like not this place. Standing here in Mogho, my thoughts turn inevitably to the great legend of good King Moogle Mog XII and his seat in the heavens. Like most, I thought it no more than a myth, a story for younglings that grew up with the telling. With every passing moment, I become more certain that we discovered the origin of the tale. Full eager am I to hear what the chieftain has to say. Well, he certainly is large. We've become such friends, Kupo. My Moogle cousins love to sing and dance as much as I do. Chieftain Moglin has finally come to his decision, has he? I suppose I'd better flutter over and see him then. What sorcery is this, that my heart could stir with the mere fluffiness? Just give me a sec, guys. Be right back. Alright, I am back. Alright, no matter. What is it? Chieftain Moglin has made his decision. Well, let us not keep him waiting then. Alright. We gathered everyone. I'm too far away. Never have I seen such determined workers, Kupo. It would have taken us moons to complete all those dreary chores and niggling errands. And have our labors proven the purity of our intentions, Chieftain? Without a doubt. In fact, there's never really all that much doubt to begin with. You were, after all, already friends with the fellow Moogle. Oh no. But you see, before any meeting with Hraesvelgar could take place, certain preparations need to be made. And what better way to help you pass the time than have you perform all these tiresome tasks that nobody else wants to do, Kupo? Oh dear, the horn. Forget the horn. Quickly now. We blow on this wondrous instrument whenever we wish to speak with the Great Worm, Kupo. We haven't perhaps been treating it with care it deserves as of late. I think Moghand might have sat on it, so we needed some time for cleaning and polishing and straightening. No lasting harm done, though. Now you need simply head to the zenith, the worm's dwelling to the west, and give the horn a good toot. We are in your debt, Chieftain. Thanks to your noble gift, we shall finally have a chance to plead our case to Hraesvelgr. Very possibly, yes. But I wouldn't get my hopes up too high, Kupo. The old worm isn't terribly fond of, Your concern is appreciated, but I'm quite certain that Hraesvelgr will welcome our overtures. Should we ever arrive at his lair? Come, we have squandered enough time already. Chieftain Moglin, we thank you for your gracious hospitality. Though we must soon take our leave, I pray that we may continue to nurture the shoots of this new-sprung friendship betwixt earth and sky. Of course, Kupo. Visit us whenever you wish. Consider Mogholm your home among the clouds. Well, that was a thing. The Moogle subplot. Alright. So now... Oh wait, we have to complete the quest, sorry. Thanks for the help, Kupo. I doubt I would have ever found time for all those rotten chores. Hey, it wasn't my idea. If the chieftain hadn't spent less time sitting around and a little more time chieftaining, things would never have gotten so messy in the first place. And he was the one who sat on the horn, by the way. But now all the errands are done and the horn is fixed, so all's well that ends well, eh, Kupo? Oh shit, it leveled up. Well, I expect you're eager to be on your way? Did I mention your friend was looking for you, Kupo? If not, Alphinaud's looking for you. We'll be waiting just outside, stretching my wings. Let me know when you're ready to depart. To the best of my knowledge, we have all that we need for a trip to the Zenith, and I believe the Elder Seeds here in a retinue are soon to be making the journey back to Gridania. It would be remiss of us, I think, not to convey our gratitude to them prior to going our separate ways, shall we? Thanks, Connie Senna. Thank you. Alphinaud, I do humbly thank you for what has been a most enlightening experience. Were it not for your pioneering spirit, the existence of these Moogles might never have been revealed to us. It is we who should be thankful, Elder Seeds here. Were it not for your timely diplomacy, they would never have chosen to reveal themselves at all. It was your presence, Kuploo, that ultimately won us their trust. It must have taken great courage, the magic that turns dreams into reality, to leave the sanctuary of the Twilswood. We're exceedingly glad that you did. It was my pleasure, Kupo. I've made so many new friends and I have so many fantastic tales to tell my kinsmoogles back home. And it is to our home that we must now return. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal, my friends. Hi, Connie Senna. You don't get any character development in this story. Safe journey, Elder Seeds here. We too must be on our way. Hraesvelgr awaits. Warrior Blight, pray attend closely to your companions. Sir Astinian, beneath that social facade, a storm of anguish seeds unseen. Alright, a warning. He's fine, though. He seems like a very well-adjusted person? Maybe? Yeah, so let's meet up with the gang up here. We'll continue on our way through this place. And while we're on our way, we can get this, 'cause I think we're gonna pass by this on the way. Okay, what do you say, Stinian Grumpy Boy? Enough talk. Have at you. Let us leave this miserable place behind us. We have tarried over long. Let us forge ahead as swiftly as we may. lest Ishgard bear the brunt of the Horde's fury. The closer we come to Hraesvelgr, the higher my spirits rise, but it is I who am elated, or Saint Shiva. Bless you. Have you said your goodbyes and dabbled away your tears, Kippo? Then we are indeed ready to go. As Chieftain Moglin already explained, the shiny instrument we gave you is the best means of grabbing Hraesvelgr's attention. I'll come along and show you the way to Zenith. That's the big palace where you need to blow the horn. First things first, though. You need to make for Asa. Oh, and watch out for rampaging dragons. Maybe that should have been the first thing, Capel. That's another blue quest marker. That means more flying points. I need them. Dear God, I need them so much. Not reading these. I'll just pick those up as we go. Let's see. This is probably Road to Zenith. Yeah, those is it. So that's there. I'm gonna go over here. Let's see. See if I can get this knocked out. I'll see if there's any. Don't look at me. Do not perceive me. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you, dude. Don't. Yeah, it's still northwest. That's probably something we can pick up for MSQ, not for this specific mission. Oh, hi, Devious. Welcome in. Hope you're having fantastical and wandered in here from the ether of the interwebs. Interesting. Well, welcome in. My name is Neurosis. I am a computer virus VTuber. We're replaying all the MSQ for Final Fantasy XIV. So get ready for a lot of reading. God damn it. Don't don't attack me. I'm not trying to get you. All right, let's get this guy. I should probably have my chocobo out for this. Maybe. Yeah, let me get my chocobo out. Yeah. Dang it, are you the reason Steve isn't downloading games fast? Please, I want Age of Wonders 4 on my laptop. Could be some slag. Listen. I'm more important, okay? Would you rather have a beautiful game, or would you rather have a computer virus that like plays games on your PC for you? I think the choice is obvious for me. I'm a little biased, though, just like a little bit. Come on. You're not gonna live. Here we go. And one more. And now I want my turbo cans. Maybe I'll get it eventually. Maybe. Like, once I'm done downloading my, like, I don't know, like, what do I have? Like, 15,000 terabytes of data? Then maybe you can have it. Like, only when I'm done, though, okay? You have to be a little patient. Alright. So, that's turned in. I'm gonna save, like, getting it turned in until later, because this is probably gonna end up back here, too. I didn't realize you could have a chocobo combat partner until it. Oh yeah. Yeah, not a lot of people know that. I actually know many other people that like didn't know that they could have that in battle. I don't know why, because usually you see people walking with their chocobos around, but yeah, you're not alone in this. I've gotten used to it just because especially when you go as a more if you're doing MSQ as a like a really soft, like squishy DPS, that you kind of need the chocobo mount for some things. Always wait, white mage or gunbreaker son. Oh my god. You just heal yourself. Yeah, lucky. I've mained for a good portion of Endwalker. I've mained machinist. My actual main summoner, but because of the reworkings for summoners rework for Endwalker, I actually switched to machinist for a little bit. Because I didn't want to relearn an entire class just to do MSQ, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna do machinist for this expansion only, and then I'm gonna test out new summoner. Wasn't really in the mood for relearning a lot of stuff. I just wanted to go full speed ahead with MSQ for Endwalker. Okay, so they're done. That's still Road to Zenith. I'm gonna pop up here for Roadkill to get that done. I mean, wait until the vault. I decided to want to be more proactive. We started on Arcanist for the similar reason. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of sucks they have to like completely relearn everything when everybody reworks. Which, like, I do really like new summoner. But still, I didn't want to relearn everything. But yeah, the vault traumatized another one. I assume when you like did the vault, you're like, oh no, I need to do something. It was easier for me since I avoided summoner until the rework. Ah, I see. Yeah, when I first started playing Final Fantasy, I started with Arcanist, and I never really left because I just fell in love with it immediately. And then I like made summoner for all the X-Backs until Endwalker. I'm back on summoner now. It's taken a little bit of work because I've had to relearn it, and also I need to get my gear up to snuff. Because all my gear was on machinist, so like I was really low item level for summoner. Right, there we go. Alright, so that's done too. Oh really, it's over there? Oh sweet, it's over there. Cool. Yeah, little babby me playing through that happened that my friends equate me for Frankie from Demon Slayer. Having to stand in front of people. Oh my god. I mean, Final Fantasy gets this all worked up. A lot of people traumatized by the events of the vault, and I'm not looking forward to reliving that experience when I get to it. Like god. I got into Final Fantasy through some friends, and I was like slowly making my way through all the like the plot and stuff. And as soon as I mentioned like, oh yeah, my next dungeon is the vault, and they're like, wait just a second, we're joining you for this. They like dropped everything to do it with me, and then they were like, have fun. I didn't even fucking know what I was in for at that point. I think that's a universal vault experience though. Whenever someone knows that you're doing it, it's like, oh, you're doing that one. Oh, have fun. I forget which level the vault spawns at, because I just did the level 53 dungeon at the beginning of stream. So I don't think I'm too, oh god, I don't think I'm too far away from, I don't think I'm that far from vault, but yeah, I forget what the next dungeon is. I don't think it's vault 57-ish. Okay, I'm a little ways away then. 'Cause I think my quests are 54, so Still got a bunch of plot to do in the meantime. Good for me, because that means I can install the inevitable. I was picking away at the game on trial, then some Giga Chat just bought me the whole game. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That was this very similar experience to me. I was playing when the free trial was still up to level 30. So I got up to level 30. I was like, I'm really enjoying it, but I need to wait to buy it because I didn't have the money for it. And then someone just bought it for me. Like, they're just like, hey, do you want this game? And I'm like, I mean, yeah, I'm getting it myself later. And they're like, no, you have it now. You now own it. You got the chocobo. Let me turn this in. How's this looking? Okay, so I'm full speed ahead. I got... So this one's one of the Aether Current stuff. Oh, there's one right there. There it is. Cool. I gotta work on these so I don't have to suffer the experience of walking everywhere. Walking sucks. Especially when you... especially when you have a main where you fly everywhere. I was sick. I started playing right before they moved the level cap from 30 to 60. Yeah, everyone I've interacted with in the Final Fantasy community, super amazingly nice. I've never had a bad experience like with Final Fantasy. Like you see some stuff like on social media, but like when you actually play it and like interact with people, it's really chill. Never would I have imagined so much. Never would I have believed that so much land lay hid above the clouds. Dravania is not as I imagined it. Do you see that sculpture to the south and west of here?
Antivirus alert.
What?
Your PC is absolutely fucked.
Yo, Maya!
Good luck.
Maya, hi, how's it going? Hope we're making fantastic. Come on, thank you for the raid. How you doing? Let me give you a quick shout out. For those of you joining in from Maya's... Oh, Maya, you're playing Aristella. How are you enjoying it? My name is Neurosis. I'm a computer virus PNG tuber. Currently, we're playing through Final Fantasy XIV. We're doing a MSQ replay. So I'm currently going through the plots of early-ish Heavensward. So that's where we are right now. Let me give you the other shout out too. There you go. Like it has a lot of talking and it killed my voice. I feel that, Maya. I really do feel that because there's a lot of talking. I don't think I've even gotten a cutscene with talking in this stream so far. But yeah, I'm glad you're liking it. I really enjoyed Harvestella too. I still need to play more of it. I barely got into it and then I got distracted by something else. But yeah, welcome. Everyone kick back, put up your feet, get some water or food if you need it. And yeah, there's so much text in Harvestella. It really is a heavy story game. I think I got distracted by like when I started playing it, a patch dropped for Final Fantasy. It kind of fell off the wagon with with Harvestella over Final Fantasy. Whoops. Now, do you see that sculpture to the south and west of here? I'm almost certain that it was carved into light. This is Saint Shiva. What do you got to say, Alpino? The histories make no reference to the existence of these ruins. Curious, most curious. I play it on my own, but I can't stream it all. Oh, yeah. I get that, Maya. I hope your voice recovers nicely and smoothly. I thankfully, because of the Tuesday and Wednesday streams, I'm actually like pretty... I have a good like longevity, I guess, for reading stuff, just because I'm used to it now. But it does take like a lot of practice and effort, because the first few reading streams I did, it was like my voice was shot at the end of the day. But yeah, didn't they do one of those PvP updates around then? Yeah, I mean, I don't really do PvP, so it was mainly like story content that I was like, oh, I gotta do this right now. It might have been Hildebrand. Things were a bit dicey for a while there. I think we've arrived in one piece, Capel. I wonder what has the dragon so awfully snappy. I mean, the bad ones are always bad, but they seem worse than usual. I've traumatized a couple of my friends with Hildebrand. With Hildebrand? This, you don't have aiming. I don't care. We may have a small problem, Kupo. When the winds are high like this, Hraesvelgar invariably abandons his lofty perches, heads to the lands below to hunt. If he tried blowing the horn now, I doubt he'd hear it. I suggest we stop at the clearing up ahead and rest until the wind dies down. I got into a mode where I sparred the server top 10 whenever I find the oh, holy shit. 8 hours, damn. Hildebrand in PvP? Yeah. Hildebrand is a wild ride. And me and a couple friends were actually streaming the Hildebrand questline for A Realm Reborn. We still need to finish that. I haven't scheduled the next stream for that. We got through like most of it. We forgot how long it was in A Realm Reborn. Because we just think of the ones in Heaven's Ward, Stormblood, and Endwalker as being like pretty okay in length. But then we got into Realm Reborn and it's like, oh yeah, they're like giant quest lines. Like a giant quest line per patch in A Realm Reborn, so it's like 5 of them. I think we got through, I think we're like halfway through the 3rd story. It's wild. Ah, don't attack me. I don't want to attack you. Or am I saying, did videos on it? Oh, cool. That's cool. You can say that. Part of the conversation. The second the new one dropped, I got like a gazillion new building. If you're known for one thing, you usually get like a billion messages when something new happens. I get that so much. You can say when the weather will turn. I have a mind to make a camp. And now the very elements conspire to delay our meetings with Hraesvelgar. I must be patient. The fates make mock of us to be so close. Hildy, yeah. This should do nicely, Cabal. The winds will likely have died down by tomorrow, but until then, we might as well make ourselves comfortable. If we must interrupt our journey so close to its end, I suppose this place is as good as any. It may have a brief respite of the hardships the road will clear. I'm like reading so terribly right now. It may have a brief respite from the hardships of the road will help to clear our minds in readiness for the coming parley. Very well then. I believe a campfire's in order. Also did MSQ from Shadowbringers Onward and cried on video multiple times. Oh, that's expected. Leave the gathering of fuel to me. I acquire a keen nose for firewood during my time in the frozen wastes of Kothas. Clear our minds. This Master Alfino whose mind needs clearing. The thought of meeting a great worm in the flesh has befuddled the boy. He's done Endwalker all the way through. Yes. I am on my main account. I'm completely caught up on the story. So I'm like up to current. Did you see him stroll away as if the ruins were not crawling with deadly beasts? Follow him, Ner, and see that the wildlife does not make a meal of our young friend. We will have the camp ready by the time you return. I'm looking forward to the live letter to see what they're going to do next. I know we're gonna... I'm thinking that the current plot with the end... I'm gonna be kind of vague because I do know people that haven't done the patch quest completion yet, but... I know... I'm thinking that this patch is going to wrap up the current plot for the Endwalker patch quest, so I'm interested to see how we're going to proceed afterwards. I got to the walk, my friends all paired up with a sign. Oh my god! That's so cool! That's really sweet of them! Yo, that's awesome! That's such a cool idea. Hey, dude. Thank you. Ah. Yeah, Community's wild. The story's amazing. Combines two tiers. So many tiers. Just everything in Ultimate Duel in general is like a kick to the teeth as far as emotions go. So anything on top of that is just wild. I know that like whenever I get to the walk on this alt, it's gonna probably break me. So I'm not looking forward to that, but still going towards it. Cat has eaten a cricket. My favorite part of Ultimate Duel is how the music yeah, I think that's really cool. I kind of wish that we could still have access to the older, like the less developed versions that you hear along the way. I think like the more like when the vocals are still a little vague and like airy, I think that sounds really good. Yeah, everything Ultimate Duel was fantastic ending to the story. Okay, got 2 of those. Let's see if Alpino didn't die. I'm trying to practice my jumping. I have to get really good at jumping for Stormblood. Since I gotta do something in Stormblood when we get to it. Yeah, Endwalker, fantastic ending. I still think that Shadowbringers is the better expansion, just because Endwalker is really good, and I don't want to take away from it. But I think Final Fantasy XIV is the best when it's more focused. So I think like Shadowbringers was more focused towards like the plight of the first and stuff, and I think that made a better story. Whereas sometimes in Endwalker it felt a little scattered at some points. But definitely the ending definitely knocked it out of the park. Prepared some things for a meal. It'll be plain fare, but better than empty bellies. Theo is right to worry about the boy's safety. Once Alfino returns with the wood, we can see about supper. The Ice Queen has filled a pot with what looked like stew ingredients ready for fire. I think this cutscene's voice, I can finally rest my voice. Good job, Alfino. God damn it, it's not voiced. I was hoping it was voiced so I could rest my voice for a little bit. I may be biased since I'm such a sucker for a good space opera sequence. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah, fighting the spear is good. Feel your pain over me. Yes, that's the Hildebrand expert where there's no voice acting. Few things compared to the simple pleasure of sitting beside a crackling campfire of one's own making. Ha! So speaks the great explorer. Until recently, you wouldn't have recognized firewood if it came with kindling and a flint. 'Tis well you instructed me so patiently then. But yes, left to my own devices, I would have been compelled to signal ye sail with a pile of damp leaves. I was born the pampered son of a Charlian dignitary and, alongside my twin, became the youngest student ever to be accepted into the studium. How proud was I to match wits with scholar and philosophers, how ignorant of mine own shortcomings, that hubris invited manipulation and betrayal that led to the downfall of the Scions. We all of us are guilty of similar ignorance. How many men lay down their lives, never knowing what it is they fight for, never questioning that which they have been taught to believe. Twas only upon meeting Hraesvelgard that I learned the truth hidden within our history. Were it not for that chance encounter, I would have never vowed to tear down the Holy See and expunge the falsehood with which fans the flames of conflict. I would have lived and died in ignorance. The truth has driven me to do terrible things I cannot deny, but I'd rather sin in the pursuit of peace than imagine myself virtuous for perpetuating a needless war. If this journey has taught me anything, it is the importance and difficulty of holding on to one's convictions in the face of failure, of striving always to replace one's ignorance with knowledge. You were well on your way, Master Alphino. At your age, I was but a fool swinging a spear, with scarcely a thought in my head. Even now, I struggle to acknowledge the misconceptions under which I have labored. Sitting here, amongst these grand ruins, how can I deny that man and dragon once lived in peace? But for all such an age existed, we are now in a time of war. Nidhogg killed my family, and no quirk of history will exonerate him. I may be ignorant of how the Dragonsong War began, but if we do not put an end to this conflict now, I say for a certainty that it will only bleed more vengeful souls such as mine. In my hands resides the power to vanquish a great worm. If Ishgard's survival rests on me wielding that power, I will slay Nidhogg myself. Orders or no. Astinian, you gave your word. My word is contingent upon the success of our parley. Show me the strength of your convictions, Lady Iceheart. Convince Hraesvelgard of the righteousness of your cause. Doubt not, but I shall, Dragoon. Well, wind's willing. We shall have our answers on the morrow. Let us sleep now and face our fates with the rising of the sun. I forgot that wasn't voice acted. I'm genuinely surprised. It's such a good scene. Like, that's such a good scene. It wasn't voice acted for whatever reason. Yeah, it deserves good voice acting. Have a good lurk. Have a good lurk, Devious. Okay, mount speed increase. Let me chest. And then I might not equip it now. I'll equip it when I'm at the zenith, because that means I can swap over my glam. I don't want to lose my glam. Whenever you're ready, Warrior of Light, full eager am I to gaze upon this great worm. We must succeed in winning Hraesvelgard to our cause. Lend me your resolve, Saint Shiva. I trust you are well rested, Ner. Good. If we are to parley with Hraesvelgard, we shall each have need of full complement of wits. Campfire was so cozy. Must have fallen asleep, Cabal. But you do feel how the winds have shifted? They will have borne Hraesvelgard back to the skies above Zenith, I'm sure of it. This is your chance to climb into the highest floor of the palace and summon him with the toot of your shiny horn. So, I'll be headed back now. If it's the same to you, good luck, Hippo. It was nice knowing you. Alright, our next destination is literally up there. So we'll grab, before we get there, we'll grab that aetherite point. Okay. Not a lot of quest lines popping up for my currents. Need them, miss them so much. Okay, northwest. Be up here then. Let's get this dude. Oh yeah, I love this background music. I should be in a sanctuary right now, right? Get it. Yeah, I am. Yeah, we're replacing that. I need my glam. Fix my portrait, and we're good. West. Okay. A lot going up on up here. Probably on the top of this. I know for a fact that this next cutscene is going to be voice acted, so I can finally sit back and sip some beverage. What's up here? I heard it. I heard it. Heard the aetherite current. Yeah, I'm grabbing this before I do anything. It's mine. Got it. Oh, that one's way far away, and we're not getting that right now. So this is the place. It is time, warrior flight. Lend me your resolve, Saint Sheba. All right, let's wait. Mortals, why do you disturb my solitude? Thou speakest the name of a creature that but awaited the release of oblivion. Leave me.
By the 12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind. How can that be?
Racevelga, do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth about your past, about Shiva.
Do not speak her name, mortal.
But speak it I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me.
Foolish girl, thinkest thou my beloved spirit hath descended from the heavens? That the secrets of her heart are thine to know.
I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn.
Gullible fool. The light but illuminated the past for thee. It did not grant thee omniscience. The spirit thou hast summoned belongeth not to Shiva. 'Tis but a shade conjured by thine own fancy. In an age long past, mine own kin were guilty of like folly, beguiled by the Dark One's lies. They attempted to resurrect a king among worms, yet the divinity they called forth merely borrowed the semblance of my fallen brood brother. Such gods are not summoned, but created, phantoms spun from the threads of misplaced faith.
Then the spirit that answered me.
Was but thy dream of Shiva. Thy soul hath been corrupted by a deity of thine own making, child.
Be that as it may, Lord Hraesvelga, Izel's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far. We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
The tale of thy kind is one of avarice, treachery, and death. And now would it speak to me of peace. Hark thee, mortal, to the naked truth, and tell me thou deservest forgiveness.
Esk ein is ul
1200 years ago, my beloved Shiva's sacrifice served to bring an end to the war twixt man and dragon, paving the way for an age of peace and cooperation. Two centuries of harmony were to follow, during which time the Elazin learned much about us, not least as the eyes of a great worm are the wellspring of his strength. It was out of the selfish desire to possess this strength that King Thordan then conspired to undo all that our peoples had achieved together. With the aid of his leal knights, that most noble of Elazin lured my brood sister Ratatosk into an ambush and took her from which that he craved. Fain would I strike the image from my mind, yet still the scene doth linger, of my brood sister's tattered corpse, defiled by her elves and allies. They had torn out her eyes, and feasted upon them in the manner of wild beasts. Yet that was not all. From their bloody banquet, the fiends had gained strength beyond that of mortal men. Even now, I labor to comprehend the enormity of their betrayal. Nidhogg was the first to learn of the atrocity, and he took the disguise, hungry for vengeance. Though he slew Thoradin and some few of his knights, their fellow butchers knew only too well where to aim their spears, and with now practiced savagery, they set about my brood brother, sending him flailing from the field. Such is the truth the Holy Seat would keep hidden. Such was the beginning of the Dragonsong War. Is a song my kind shall never forget, even should 10,000 years pass and Ishgard crumble into dust.
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, Dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
What thou choosest to believe is immaterial. The betrayal that yet haunts mine every wakened moment is no less than the truth to my kind. And Nidhogg meaneth for Thoradin's people to suffer for this sin till the end of days. That which thou imaginest a war of extinction is but a punishment, a siege of the spirit. Hast thou not seen those who tire of the torment, those who abandon their own and side with dragonkind?
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
Know that all traitors as prodigy bear a trace of Ratatosk's essence, but a single drip of our blood is enough to awaken it.
Then the seed lies within us.
Tis for this reason that those who abandon their loyalties are rewarded with the drink, and thus they are transformed to join the ranks of Nidhogg's ever-growing army as newborn dragons. One by one, through death or defection, my brood brother shall account for all the betrayer's children.
Ye gods, I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Dravanian enchantment. But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain.
War ulmon alaan as drago.
There will always be some, of course, who choose to fight until the bitter end, like the Dragoon.
Kawul smain kol su thrahal seskmoni se'an in kinizek.
But struggle as thou might, thy youthful vigor will be sent ere thou long reachest 210, and Nidhogg shall remain to torment thine offspring.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance. An eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
In ice in drago, ale in in.
Thou hast the right of it, Dragon Slayer. Comprehendest thou now the fealty of thy quest?
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
Ja, listas an in la tu ole in an hex isu.
Stubborn child, thou thinkest in mortal terms. Our perception of time is too broad for thee to grasp.
Lik du set in soli, nosta no lis as dui for in.
'Tis a simple matter for thee to offer thine apologies. Thou didst not perpetuate the crime. Despite thy visions, the deeds of history seem distant to thee. For a worm such as Nidhogg, however, the history is yet part of his present, as fresh as the blood that did gush from Rat-Tosk's wounds. How could he not be driven mad? Tis only by the calming embrace of Shiva's soul that mine own fury hath not consumed me. But let us speak no more of what is done. My faith in your kind is spent, and I would be alone. False gods is a Shiva. What matter of phantom have I welcomed into my heart? As predicted, Iceheart's faith in the worm has misplaced, which leaves us with but one recourse. You know I have the right of it, Warrior of Light. Gracefolgar was every bit as awe-inspiring as I imagined. His voice fairly dripped with power, the will behind his words so undeniable that it transcended my ignorance of the dragon's tongue. 'Tis but a pity I misliked what he said. So far did we travel, even unto the very heavens themselves, only to be dismissed like unruly children. And far from mitigating this humiliation, the hidden truths that we have learned served only to prove that our grand mission of peace was destined to fail from the first. Nothing will deter Nidhogg from his course.
Well, what do you propose we do now? I, for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
What is there to be found in the east?
Nidhogg's lair, the Eyrie, is said to lie in that direction. And the eye tells me he is near.
You cannot still mean to slay him.
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word, and aided you in this fool's errand with Hraesvelgr. But your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Iceheart. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
With the tale of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears, you speak of continuing this war?
Nay, lady. I would but pierce its vengeful heart. When Nidhogg dies, this war shall die with him.
A moment, Estinian. You yourself spoke of the Great Worm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him? Even behind the stout walls of Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
In close combat, this will afford us an advantage. And if the tales are true, the Warrior of Light has bested many an invincible foe. But such speculation is meaningless if we cannot even find the worm. Our first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
The story of this nation grows bloodier by the moment. Must death always be answered with more of the same?
Yes.
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall consider it a miracle if mine armor is not stained crimson ere this conflict is ended.
That I should be blinded by my own lies. Everything I believed, everything I thought I was, gone. All gone.
Leave her. Your words will not reach her now. And we have not the time to wait for her to gather up the pieces of her shattered faith.
Yeah, quest accepted. What false god is this Shiva? What matter a phantom have I welcomed into my heart? So I'm thinking I'm gonna call it for the night. Tonight's gonna be a shorter stream. So I don't know when I'm gonna be streaming next. It's probably gonna be Tuesday for the weekly readings, because Tears of the Kingdom comes out tomorrow, and I'm gonna be playing that and probably going into a gaming coma. So I'll be doing that in my time. I'm not streaming Tears of the Kingdom. I don't really have a
new user has logged in.
Gigabyte DXC, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Thank you for showing up, Lorigami. Really appreciate it. Let me see who we're gonna raid first. Again, I'm gonna be playing Tears of the Kingdom by myself. I don't have any interest in streaming it. I just like taking it at my own pace. And yeah, let's see. We are gonna be raiding Faria, who's currently playing Power Wash Simulator. So yeah, let's go say hi to Faria. All right, everyone, have a fantastic rest of the night. See you Tuesday. We're going to be starting the reading of Heart no Kuni no Alice with the Tuesday reading group. So it's going to be really exciting, really cool. See you guys later.